Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're watching more of season 5 of Cobra Kai. The last couple episodes that I've watched, Daniel, I think he needs therapy. His trauma responses to Terry Silver, John Kreese, I mean, even Mike Barnes. Like, I just think that he's had so many things happen to him that he hasn't worked through. And now losing Amanda, like I don't think that like she's gone for forever. But I feel like he's getting to the point where his actions have big repercussions. It's not just, closing down a dojo like a side gig. It could ruin his family. Now with Amanda, like I said, I expected that seasons ago. The fact that she runs his business, runs his household, keeps everything together, has to deal with karate dojo evil guys dropping into her life every now and then, and kids breaking out into karate fights in her home. I mean, the woman puts up with a lot. All she wanted was a seat on that board. And I don't think Terry Silver has an issue with Amanda. Definitely with Daniel, and he knows how to F with him. He really does. He really does. And I just really wish that Daniel would see that. Like when he's just like, oh, he manipulated us into having this fight. No, Daniel, he manipulated you into effing up again. And it effed over Amanda. And I don't know, I mean, especially I worry about Sam because like she already said that like karate was her whole life and that it was invading every aspect of her life. And Amanda's kind of dealing with the same thing, that it's just like destroying their family unit. It's destroying Sam from the inside out. I don't know Amanda's mindset other than she's done, she's tired, she's had it, she's out of there. And definitely those two women have had it. Now Anthony is still getting bullied by Kenny. I really at some point Kenny has to accept an apology, and I really do think Anthony means it. I don't think Anthony like I don't think that he is a jerk. He's a dum dum, like for sure, but like he's not a jerk. And it's turning Kenny into a jerk. Cobra Kai is just a horrible influence for him. And you see Robbie and Tori kind of have their conversation about how she's not leaving Cobra Kai, even if it's for him. And he's like, well, I'm out of here then. And he's willing to sacrifice their relationship because he doesn't want any part of Cobra Kai. And you see a lot of these people like really getting away from karate, away from their respective dojos. And I mean, Sam isn't even hanging out with the people from the dojo. She's hanging out with her girlfriends. Like they're starting to shy away from these things. And it's become very toxic, where karate is very much about discipline and nobody is disciplined. Nobody. It's been chaos, and it shouldn't be chaos. Now, having Mike Barnes was interesting. It was a lot of fun to see him and have him be a presence of Daniel that's positive. Like Daniel was like, what a relief that there's an ex Cobra Kai that doesn't want to kick my ass. Like that's great, and I hope we get more of him, especially if Terry Silver did burn down his furniture business. I want an angry Mike Barnes ready to come after Terry Silver. Until that's confirmed, I'm not gonna believe that that was the case because that's extreme. That's pretty extreme to burn down a business. Unless it's all a ruse. I don't know. Maybe Mike Barnes is behind it and he's with Terry Silver, but his look of shock and surprise tells me otherwise. Of course, we got Eli. He's kind of wearing the champion crown very proudly. And there's a time when he could have gotten into a fight at the pool and he sees the little kid who's like, "Hey, champ," because he knows he's this role model. I think that that's great, and I like Eli. The tattoo was okay, whatever. That I think that had a Moon's kind of influence, her Zen influence, and I like Moon. Dimitri has a summer job working for the Dork Squad or Dork Crew or whatever it is. Helps Johnny with his phone. Johnny is an Uber driver. He's a delivery guy, which he's not taking serious. Like he's late all the time and he's not paying attention to the road and he just thinks these people are passengers in his vehicle until he talks to the pawn shop owner and is kind of like, hey, the jobs might suck, but it's who you're doing it for that matters, which was like a profound epiphany that I did not expect coming from a pawn shop. But it's enough to make Johnny realize that, like, no matter what, he's gonna bust his butt for his family because he's got a baby on the way. Still can't. I still can't wrap my mind around that. I hope he gets a daughter. Cause like, can you imagine him with a little baby girl? Like he wouldn't even know what to do. I think he would absolutely be wrapped around her little finger. I absolutely think that he would have a panic attack when she became a teenager. Delightful. I mean, we probably won't see it, but you know, if you could dream about the future of a character, that'd be awesome. Now, I really wonder what the dynamic is going to happen with Miguel and Robbie having a sibling between their parents. You know, obviously, Robbie might feel feelings of abandonment because his father kind of forgot about him for a long time. Miguel might also feel those feelings of abandonment because he still doesn't have his father, but now his mother is in a relationship with somebody having a baby, and that baby will have a father. Unless Johnny pulls a Johnny. I don't think he will. Like, you've seen him change in the past 5 seasons. He's doing good things. He's realizing who he has to be and how to be that person. And while it's very unorthodox, I'm happy for him. But I really do worry about Miguel and I really do worry about Robbie. I don't know why. I just wondered what was happening with Stingray. What a random thought. And I think at some point we're going to catch up with Kreese. I know that they showed him in the trailers in jail, so we might have to visit him. It seems like he was talking to a psychologist in the prison. I think that that would be amazing to pick his mind. But also, like I feel like somebody could do a lot of work for him to help him work through some things that he never has. You know, Terry Silver kind of touched on it that, you know, the war messed up John Kreese's mind. And what Cobra Kai was for John Kreese is not the same as it is for Terry Silver. I don't know if that's true. That could totally be a manipulation. But the fact that he mentioned that the war had messed with Kreese's mind, I think that that's a really important note because a lot of these people in this show have trauma. A lot of the shows that I watch, for some reason, always deal with somebody's trauma, and I love it because watching people succeed despite that, or like with Daniel, maybe he realizes that he has to work through something in order to help his family and to let go of these rivalries. Okay, guys, that's all I got for now, but episode 5 and 6 are happening today, and I'm super excited because that's when we're getting to the meat. We're getting to the chewy center of this show. So let's get into it. Oh, they got some fancy equipment. Pent up rage. Oh, that's random that I asked about him in the beginning.
There he is.
Yeah, he made that deal.
After former Sensei Kreese's cowardly attack, most people would have crawled into a hole to hide. Not Stingray.
I hate that name.
How's the new place? You settling in?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Sensei. Nobody ever rented me an apartment before. I feel like a kept woman.
Oh my.
Check the trunk.
Is there a body in there? Oh. Okay, I hate this manipulation, but I'm so happy for Stingray at the same time.
Let me guess, your dad invited you to lunch too?
Yep.
He didn't tell you I was coming.
Nope.
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Sit down. Hear me out for a minute.
They can't fight at an Olive Garden, right?
I know you're both in bitchy moods because you just broke up with your girlfriends. I figured it might help if we went on another little trip.
To Italy?
Your body might be at a mall, my friend, but your taste buds are about to go on a tour of the old country.
Oh my gosh.
You want an Alfredo? Boom, we're in Rome. Ravioli, Tuscany it is. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you guys a basket of breadsticks fresh out of the oven. I'll come right back, done and done.
Guaranteed they're not gonna run into Daniel here.
Breadsticks aren't gonna fix this.
Spoken like a man who's never had the garden.
What? No.
Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that.
Neither am I.
I'll give you a minute.
Thanks.
Eat some breadsticks, it might fix it. Drinking. You need a therapist, not alcohol.
Daniel-san, family will return.
Sure about that?
Hi. Family is most important thing. Strong bonds forged together.
Strong bonds, huh? And all it took was Terry Silver to break them.
5 seasons worth of this garbage.
That son of a bitch knew exactly what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
How could she not see through him?
How could you fall for it?
Where did this come from?
With Mir,
Apparently, someone wants me to think there's more to the story here.
we must speak with this man.
Stingray or Crease?
For all we know, this is just Silver sending us out on a wild goose chase so he could screw up my life even worse.
Fair.
Could be. Oh, could be answer to expose Silver and get family back. Best to see for ourselves.
How did Chosen become this guy for Daniel? I love it.
You sure you want to come to dinner?
Nah, you and your cousin should catch up.
Okie dokie.
Where is your old man? I got 10 pounds of mac and cheese for him.
Dad didn't come with us.
He's got a lot going on.
Okay, come on, you guys, let's go.
It also was not 10 pounds of mac and cheese.
Relax. I told you Robbie's not home.
Is that a cactus?
You literally just said he wasn't here.
Yeah, I lied again. Not my fault you fell for it twice. Found a bunch of strategies for building trust and teamwork through cooperative exercises. The least lame one is called an escape room.
Johnny built an escape room?
Reverse the doorknobs. It's locked from the inside. And this is the only key.
No, Johnny!
I glued the window shut too, so no one's getting out of here
Oh my
unless we
God.
work together. Our theme is the Lincoln County War.
No way Johnny put all this together.
Yeah, why are you suddenly pushing this so hard?
Because me and your mom just said we're all sort of on our way to becoming a family.
A family? What, me and him? Are you joking?
You keep forcing this, all you're gonna do is get his ass kicked.
Oh,
Ready when you are, runner-up.
In the time and the place.
축복으로 루데이지. Heart is most essential quality.
Hmm.
Amanda-san knows your heart.
Just want this all over with. It's Johnny's old car. Kreese put this guy in a coma and now he's driving around in a Cobra Kai billboard on wheels.
Mm-hmm. And why does he get a front parking spot? I'm more upset about that than anything.
Is there nothing left for
Wow.
me to say?
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
Raymond Porter, the unique set of wheels. Where did you get them?
My car guy found that at an impound auction. Cobra Kai has completely changed since Sensei Silver took over. Now it's about loyalty and discipline and loyalty.
You got a trust fund, Raymond? Is that what's going on here? Seeing how you're throwing all this money around. New apartment, new car.
Ninja Level Gaming Station?
Ninja level.
I think you lied about Kreese. And Silver paid you to do it so he could have Cobra Kai to himself. Why would someone leave this in my mailbox?
All I know is that Sensei Silver is an honorable man.
Silver came after my family. That's the kind of man he is.
Well, if that is true, then you must have done something to deserve it.
All right, you gotta give me a goddamn straight answer.
Oh,
My PlayStation.
Well, who gives a shit about your PlayStation?
Daniel-san! Enough.
yeah.
You are not yourself.
Well, it's kind of Daniel most of the time.
He's obviously full of shit.
He is also no stingray. He is turtle. If pressed, he will retreat further into shell.
Nice.
He's bought and paid for. This guy's never gonna help us. But I know someone who can.
Okay.
Oh, check it out, vintage.
Right, yeah, they're remaking all this old stuff from the 80s.
Your mom used to play it for hours until she got into underage drinking.
Oh,
She even had top score at one point.
so are they in Cleveland? Is that what I'm seeing from the posters?
Okay,
Yeah,
What's
they're definitely in Ohio.
what's the real reason Daniel didn't make the trip?
I just realized who that is.
Stop through that one.
I'm an idiot.
Jessica Andrews.
Jessica Andrews.
I see you, girl.
Oh, God.
Amanda Steiner. Hey, Lizzie Ann.
Remember she was the one that beat up that car with the baseball bat? What was that nickname that we gave you after that?
God, I wish I could remember, you know, but it's so long ago.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up. It was a good talk. Yeah.
Bye.
I commit one act of vehicular vandalism.
Never mind the middle-aged mean girls with faded lower back tattoos. Spill the beans. What's going on with you and Daniel?
I guess it all started when he got back into karate.
I think Silver paid off Stingray to lie about Kreese's attack. He's driving around your old Cobra Kai mobile. You get him to flip, we might be able to take Silver down for good.
All right, I washed my hands of the Cobra Kai thing when we lost the tournament.
What? You started the whole Cobra Kai
Easy,
thing.
Daniel.
If you hadn't brought it back, none of this would be happening. You opened Pandora's box, not me.
I don't know who Pandora is or what's in her box, but I got Robbie out of there and Kreese is in jail.
What happened to the strike first badass, huh? Do I need to kick his ass to wake him up?
Easy,
or was just
Daniel.
one tournament loss all it took to turn you into a pussy?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You show up out of the blue, raving like a lunatic, you reek of booze, and now you're gonna fight me? 'Cause I don't want to get pulled back into this rivalry with Silver? What's going on with you, man?
Johnny's a whole new man. I love it.
What the hell am I doing? If you think I'm off the rails.
Amanda let you leave the house like that?
She wasn't there to stop me. Finally pushed her past her limit.
Is this you? I was right there. Why didn't you come get me?
Getting my sister to beat up my bully was not the best solution.
Probably.
How long has this been going on?
Are they bonding?
Every time I think it's over, another enemy emerges from Daniel's past. This latest one, Terry Silver, he was hosting a charity function.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Terry Silver is back?
You know Terry Silver?
When I met Daniel, he was going through some things. And Silver was the cause. Silver did a real number on Daniel back then. First, he pretended to be his friend, then his mentor, while his goons wrecked his bonsai shop, beat him up. They assaulted me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
They terrorized Daniel at every opportunity, all to drive a wedge between Daniel and Mr. Miyagi. And it worked. But he got past it back then, so he can get past it now, right?
He didn't really get past it then, did he?
Look, we both know I'm not the guy you come to for advice on this stuff. Family's never been my strong suit. But it is yours. Always annoyed me, honestly. No reason to think you're not gonna get through this one, as long as you keep your head out of your ass.
That's the problem.
That's a valid point. Do I want to ask what's going on here? Or...
Robbie moved in for a bit. Now him and Miguel are at each other's throats again. So much for Goggles' advice on conflict resolution.
Goggles.
Obviously, you care a lot about them both, so I have a pretty good feeling you're gonna work it out too. Whether it be with the computer-savvy new Johnny approach or something a little more Johnny classic.
What's Johnny Classic?
Huh? I didn't think you were a fan of his.
Yeah, well, it's starting to grow on me. If you tell anyone I said that, then we really are gonna fight again. I'm not talking tournament rules. If we hadn't had to stop at 3 points, we might have gotten this all out of our systems.
Yeah, I might have. 3 points is all you had in you.
There he is. Thanks for the banquet and the perspective.
That's what I'm here for.
Who knew? I love it.
You know, I tried to apologize at the tournament, but, you know, I just pissed him off more. You know, I'm starting to see why Dad hates Cobra Kai so much.
Babe Ruthless!
I'm already tired of this chick.
Does Miss Coastal Elite not like to be reminded of where she came from? Blow it out your ass, Rooney.
Nice.
Why
Love
don't
it.
you make me, Andrews? Oh, back off, Elizabeth. Oh, yeah? Or what?
Keep it up and you'll find out.
Stay in your lane, Steiner. This is a bar, not a yoga class. So
I'm
unless
loving
you've
this.
got a bat hiding behind that bony butt of yours.
I don't need a bat for you, tramp stamp.
Oh! I did not expect a chick fight in a bar in Ohio.
You asked for it, bitch.
Sam? That a girl.
Holy shit.
It's like, please, Anthony, catch up.
As much as I can't stomach the thought of letting Silver win, It's not worth losing my family over.
Attaboy.
Nothing is.
I have failed you.
You have gone above and beyond. Any failures were mine alone.
Can't.
I'm only sorry I wasted your time.
Defending honor of Miyagi-Do. Never a waste of time. No is helping friend.
Oh. Johnny Classic.
You two stay put.
Are you kidding me,
I don't know
Dad?
how many times I've...
Go ahead! You want to hang on to your grudge? Fine. But at least be men about it and put your fists where your mouths are. Fight it out.
Yeah.
No points, no mats. You just keep fighting until you get it all out of your systems.
What, here, now?
Why not?
Unless that was all just talk.
Not for me.
Or me. All right. Let's get on with it.
Very excited. We won't see Robbie taking his shirt off, I bet.
Is that all you got?
Very tournament style. Come on.
You guys were sworn enemies.
Ooh. I'm gonna pay him blood to just pump it up further. I love watching these two fight because it is totally them doing it. Oh God, Miguel's giving it to Robbie. Come on, Robbie. Damn.
Hey, stairwell's out of bounds.
Not anymore.
All right, that's it. Fight's over.
No, Johnny, you gotta let it play out. Unless somebody goes over the stairwell again. Not a good idea.
Robbie, Miguel, knock it off.
I'm digging it though. Just don't hurt yourselves. Shit. Wow. He's such a good kid.
Why'd you hold back?
I didn't get into karate to hurt people. Last time we fought like this, how come you didn't hold back?
I just wanted to finish the fight. I had tunnel vision, and I got so angry that I barely knew where we were. I'd take it back in a second if I could. I mean, I was the cause of the worst moment in your life. And if it's any consolation, it was the worst moment in my life, too.
Is it over? You guys good? Thank God, because if you still hated each other when the baby gets here...
The baby. Wait, what? Like you and my mom?
Yeah, we're, having a baby.
Please tell me that's okay.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
thank God.
That's awesome.
I totally worried about that.
Action movie, okay? You're like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I can teach you if you want. I know chores aren't really your thing. We could fast forward past them. Just don't tell Dad.
No problem. Okay, I've been lying to him for years.
All right, dig in.
Stupid breadsticks.
Wow. You weren't kidding about these breadsticks, Dad.
I wouldn't lie to you. 3 times in the same day.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Diaz. I hope it's cool I'm having dinner here.
It's very cool. You're welcome anytime here, Robbie.
Oh, are they gonna have a family now?
Getting along now? How did you manage that?
Made them fight to the
And
death.
please don't tell me the bruises on their faces mean that you beat them into submission.
Of course not. They beat each other into submission. It was actually LaRusso's idea.
I didn't know you and Daniel were working together again.
We weren't.
But maybe
I
you
think
should.
we might need to.
Yeah.
Stingray?
Oh
It's
no.
Daniel LaRusso.
Oh shit.
You thought you could get him to turn on me?
I'm not here for trouble, okay? I'm out of the war. The valley is yours.
The valley? I don't give a shit about your valley. I've got much bigger plans.
Well, leave me out of them.
Did we get a LaRusso silver fight?
It's remarkable how easy it was to disrupt your marriage.
Oh.
Imagine how easy it's gonna be to wrap Cobra Kai gis around both your kids.
Oh, hell no. Daniel, punch him in the face. Ooh.
That's it, LaRusso. That's the Cobra Kai student I remember.
Don't let him manipulate you.
You never
Headbutt! Headbutt! Oh, not that way.
I was ready to let this go, and you just kept getting in my way.
Jesus. I mean, we know that he's no match for Terry Silver, but where's Chosen?
And now that the writing's on the wall, you want to surrender? We are way past the time for white flags, Danny boy.
Oh, okay. Remember that? Bloody knuckles.
It's blood. So what? Make believe it's his. This guy wants to break, humiliate you, stomp you into the ground. Now what are you gonna do about it?
Jesus.
Don't look at this as an act of mercy. On the contrary, I want you alive and well for what's about to happen. Well, alive at least.
It's only getting worse.
Is she
I'm
talking to
becoming
Kreese?
someone I don't want to be. I'm hiding the truth from someone I care about. I'm lying to someone I fear. And I'm delivering anonymous notes that could put people in danger.
I love Tori.
Or at least somebody else out there who wants to be in this fight.
Johnny Chosen team up. I'm ready for it.
Just tell me there's an endgame to this.
There is an endgame, kid. Silver's going down. Only he doesn't know it yet.
I love John Kreese just puppeting the whole situation. I never thought I'd say I love John Kreese. It's a strong sentiment. He was built to play this character. He really was. This is the lady I've been waiting for.
Sensei Kim Dae-un, how was your flight?
Last minute.
Sassy.
You asked me to bring the best senseis my Tojang had to offer.
You must be exhausted from your trip. Please, there are refreshments in the limo.
Okay, eye patch guy is interesting.
This sort of extravagance might impress your former shareholders, but it does not hold sway for me.
I like her. I like her a lot.
That attitude is exactly why I wanted you to teach at my dojos.
He's still manipulating.
I'm offering you full autonomy to test my students your way.
Your offer is very tempting, but I did not get on the plane for money.
What I'm offering you is legacy. Your grandfather didn't teach American soldiers the way of the fist, just to use on the battlefield. We have to share his style with the world.
We shall see.
Interesting. She's got some hair for days.
We must let Henderson heal.
Look, Chosen's right. I want to do something about it too, but we can't just go after Terry Silver without...
Dad.
Oh, in a suit.
What's with the suit?
I can't wear my pajamas to LaRusso Auto, can I? But I'm out of this whole thing with Silver, all right? If he wants the Valley, he could have it. Trying to go toe-to-toe with Terry Silver was a mistake. It almost cost me my family. I'm not making that mistake again.
Daniel, we're with you. You don't have to stop fighting.
Yes, I do.
Come on, Amanda's giving you permission.
I never understood why Mr. Miyagi walked away from a fight. But I understand it now. It's not our job to fight the monsters of the world. Not anymore.
Covering up his bruised eye with sunglasses. I like it.
How'd our little sting pan out?
Not the way we hoped.
It's unfortunate.
Is there something else?
Mr. LaRusso got really hurt.
Because of us.
Well, there's one enemy gone.
Grease.
He was a means to an end.
Is that what I am?
Of course not.
Yeah. That's a great way of thinking, though, Tori.
Now, he's smart. But he'll slip. And that'll be the opening that we need. Can you handle that?
It's a lot of responsibility for a teenage girl.
Please, it didn't hit you that hard.
Devin ain't built for this place.
Remember, we're all friends here. So watch that aggression.
I thought she fought perfectly.
Oh.
Terry.
Goodness.
Gather round, please.
Oi! Winner!
Proud to say, Topanga Karate is now under new management. We're thrilled to be part of the Cobra Kai family.
Thank you, Sensei Rosenthal. There will be some changes. All for the better. And I hope you don't mind your dues getting cheaper. You'll be given a new sensei. Sensei Kim and Sensei Yan Wu.
You're replacing me, Terry?
Seems exactly like something Terry Silver would do.
My new senseis will be molding you all into winners, just like our own All-Valley Tournament champion Tori Nichols. If you want to be taught by the best of the best, step up and take a gi from Sensei Odell.
I love that look on Devin's face.
Class is yours. Nichols, you're with me.
No. Your champion stays here. I need to see who the best fighters are in this dojo. You will help me test them.
She's intense.
He's taking over other dojos now, too.
I'm here at Topanga Karate. When did this happen?
It's live. It's happening right now.
Perfect. I'm gonna go down there and beat his ponytail
Oh,
ass.
Johnny.
He just marched down there like a one-man army.
Right now, we know exactly where he is, and he's not on his home turf.
Amanda-san is right. One-man army, not good.
Go together.
I come with you.
Yes.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, no, this is a kata competition, right?
Hi.
Is that yes?
I've been waiting for this interaction.
Hey, Sensei. Oh, well, look at you feeding yourself. I love the red ones. Here on out. These are my jellos. What do you think about that, old man?
Kick his ass.
I think that's a fine idea.
He's playing good soldier.
One thing that really surprised me was how easy it was to get along with all the other men.
That's so. I didn't realize you were making friends in here.
He's not.
Yeah, well, I make friends pretty easily. I find that a little kindness goes a long way.
You're not just sweet-talking me to get you a good recommendation.
That's exactly what's happening.
Oh, of course not. I just find these sessions so very helpful.
God, he's so full of shit.
Keep walking.
Fine. But you'll break your hand if you hit someone like that.
I know what I'm doing.
Then hit me. Wrong. You have to keep the side of your hand sharp, like a knife. Better. Not by much.
Okay, if these two became friends, I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I'm still deciding whether your dojo has what it takes to earn me as a student.
Forgot who kicked your ass in the tournament.
Please, that ref was blind.
Friends. Probably not gonna happen.
My mom always said, the only way you really lose is by giving up.
Sounds like a smart woman.
She was.
Sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything. Love to kick cancer's ass, though.
Oh, maybe they will be friends.
I know how you feel.
But you have to take all that anger, and you have to put it in your fist.
Isn't that what she always does, though?
Come on! You have used your strength to train each other. You will use your strength against each other.
Okay, I don't like her so much anymore.
You didn't have to come. I can handle this
Why is he
myself.
always drinking a beer?
Very dangerous.
But I'm ready for him this time, and I can be dangerous too.
Daniel-san told me how dangerous you can be.
Did he mention how I kicked his ass back in high school?
I robbed him while he was on date.
I pushed him down a cliff.
I fight him to death.
Oh yeah, what are you, ghost or something?
Daniel-san showed me mercy.
Man, he was such a twerp back then.
Real pain in ass.
I love this.
I saw him save young girl from typhoon.
Yeah.
He took a man down with a single
He
strike
wins.
to his pressure point.
Who do you think teach him that?
Who teach Johnny?
Devin? What the hell?
Boy! What are you doing?
Yeah, wait.
Just wait for right time. Run into Dana Ryans. You will get eaten.
All right, fine, we'll wait.
I like these two together.
Grace.
Parole denied.
I just got a letter from the warden, and I think something went wrong with your recommendation.
John, cut the crap.
Excuse me?
You think this is my first day. I know the difference between a breakthrough and saying what I want to hear.
Yep.
Really need to think about why you're here in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Why the focus on the badge? He's gonna sneak out.
You two, up.
Pick this up. Stop her. Use any means necessary.
That guy's very intense.
Stop!
In your face!
In your face?
Wave the fist means you do not hold back. You do not go easy. Or is this what it means in America to be a champion? Again.
Jeez.
You do not accept defeat. You do not accept surrender. Your fight as if today is your last. Good. Strength. Determination. That is the way of the fist.
You're sitting here sulking like a kid who got in trouble in class.
What do you want me to do? Cry into a tissue?
I thought you were a sensei.
I am a sensei.
Then act like one.
Okay.
I don't believe that you were always as violent a person.
I think something happened in your past.
I did lose someone.
Who was she?
The love of my life.
Is this gonna make me cry?
But her death allowed me to do what I had to do.
After Vietnam, you became a sensei, opened a dojo, taught kids how to fight.
I taught them to be strong, to take the anger they feel and turn it into power.
Take the anger they feel. You feel angry, John?
None of it is my fault. I did nothing wrong.
So you don't feel any regret?
What exactly am I supposed to feel regret for?
The people you've hurt.
Oh my god. I didn't expect that.
I wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
You wanted them all to be like you.
No, I wanted them all to be better than me.
I know you can be better than the person you've become.
Did not expect that whole thing. Wow.
Adult classes are on Wednesday.
We're not here to take a lesson.
We have message.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Nice, Chosen. I mean, it's 2-on-1, so it's not really fair, but I'm still enjoying it. I love it.
Now, you must be Chosen Toguchi.
Oh, boy.
And I'm surprised to see Daniel LaRusso has healed from his injuries so quickly.
I'm not Daniel LaRusso. I look nothing like him.
You wish to fight? Chumbi!
Too much advantage. Their dojo. We fight when time is right.
What are you doing here? I thought you quit. I only lose if I give up.
Miss Lee, Why don't you go check in with the receptionist? She'll set you up with a pass in case you want to train after hours.
Oh, definitely will.
Apparently, she wants to learn more from you. I'm very proud of you.
She failed the test. She ran away.
The test was not for her. It was for you. I wanted to see how much strength you had in your heart to accomplish what you need to do.
And what's that?
Something greater than you could ever imagine.
What does that mean?
So now he's got these international ringers.
I defeated 6 senseis from Vari by myself. It took 2 of us to stand against just 1.
I still think we could have taken him. Give me a pair of nunchucks and it's lights out, baby.
Okay, let's just take a breath here before we start entertaining assault with deadly weapons.
Yeah.
Chosen, you're still pretty new around here, and no offense, Johnny, but strategy isn't exactly your forte. You're more of a blunt instrument.
Thank you.
I thought the same as Dad. Karate just made everything worse for everyone. The lessons that I learned, Mr. Miyagi's lessons, they'll be even more powerful than the first time I put on that gi. Mr. Miyagi avoided a fight whenever possible, but he also fought when he had to.
Yes, he did.
I think he would tell Dad that this is a fight we can't walk away from.
Daniel may not have Mr. Miyagi to rely on anymore, but he's got us.
Oh. Just even talking about Mr. Miyagi just gets those waterworks going.
I'm here for my Jello cup today. How the hell is this bag of bones in here for assault?
Didn't defend himself. Ah, find a way to get around editing. Crease.
From now on, you're gonna give me your Jello.
You got a problem with that?
No.
No what?
No. Sensei.
Jesus.
Amanda, I don't go in there.
What does he mean he doesn't go in there? Is that Mr. Miyagi's room?
It's like a time capsule in here.
The night before we got married, I came here to see Mr. Miyagi. He loved you so much, Daniel. He told me you could be a bit of a handful sometimes. That you would always fight for what you believed in. And there was nothing you believed in more than your family and friends.
Every time I try to fight for what's right, somebody gets hurt. I can't fail these kids again.
You didn't fail me. I was a messed up kid. But you gave me a job and a home. I mean, I should have listened to you about Cobra Kai. We need to stop Cobra Kai. But we can't do it without you.
Okay, so, I mean, if you guys are new to my channel and somehow you stumbled onto this reaction before any of my other ones, Miyagi, I almost said Miyagi is my homeboy. I feel like that's not the correct wordage that I should use, but at the same time, like, Mr. Miyagi means the world to me. So it really meant something special to see that, and when Daniel called it a time capsule, it 100% is. I was very excited to see Jessica and Mike Barnes, Jessica, Terry Silver, John Kreese, Chosen, Johnny Lawrence. All the season needs is Allie and maybe Julie to show up. I'm continually blown away by how this show makes me emotional and it makes me happy at the same time. Like the feeling that I get when I see Mr. Miyagi on screen, or the feeling that I get when I hear the music, or just certain characters like Chosen and Johnny, like talking about Daniel and like trying to one up each other on how they fought him, or like things that Daniel had done. It's fantastic. This show is a fantastic way of just making you laugh, making you cry, making you cheer. Do I like John Kreese being kind of a badass in jail? No, I'm not surprised. I mean, I still don't really see an evolution to his character. He's kind of the same person he's always been, manipulating, the therapist for a quick release, and then even when he then opens up to her about losing someone, and then he's kind of going through all these people of his past, that still pushed him to like show that guy what's up. And I do like, because let's face it, Martin Kove is old. Bringing in the younger Kreese to fight was actually kind of a smart move. I mean, I know why, obviously, but like, it's kind of nice that it's like he's still got that young beast inside of him. I don't know what the future is for his character. It seemed like he didn't care about Daniel getting hurt. It seemed like he's just the same old John Kreese, and I don't want Tori to necessarily be mentored by him. Now, the fact that they kind of have similar backgrounds, they're both been broken and beaten and put through the ringer time and time again, I get why she would rely on him and why she's helping him. But I think Tori, especially the conversation she has with Devin about their mothers both having cancer, even though she didn't admit to her mother having cancer and dying, like she can understand Devin's pain, and she can understand where that anger comes from. I feel like they're trying to pit Devin and Tori against each other in Cobra Kai. I don't like that. The introduction to Kim and like all of her kind of karate assassins. I at first really liked how she was able to handle Terry Silver, but I don't, again, like her methods. Like, if that's what Cobra Kai is based off of, not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like that she, struck Tori. I don't like the fact that she is making these kids hurt each other. It's the exact opposite of Miyagi, which is probably why I don't like it. Having Jessica back, and I didn't really realize that that was Amanda's cousin, and I didn't even realize that was her when we were at the house. I don't know, she didn't look like her for some reason, and then it clicked. I was like, oh my god, that's who that is, and then they said her name, and I was like, yeah, duh. It was nice to have her back, just in the sense because she knew the situation with Terry Silver and Daniel, and being able to recount that to Amanda, and Amanda maybe not really realizing what the situation was in the past. I feel like Daniel doesn't hide things, so I'm sure he's talked about it in great detail, so that's why it was a little weird for me that she didn't know that in depth. But maybe he didn't want to rehash it because it was painful or it was scary for him. The bar fight scene. I mean, I like feisty Amanda, but I did worry about her because girls from Ohio and girls from California, I put money on the Ohio girls every time. I grew up in Michigan, and I will tell you that Midwest girls in a bar, dangerous thing. I'm happy that like we at least got. I'm not saying I'm happy that we got Stingray back, but I'm happy that Stingray was a presence and that you can kind of tell how manipulated by Silver he is. Like, he let Silver kick his ass and buy him an apartment and buy him a car. And when he jokes around that he feels like a kept woman, he's just kept. And I know Terry Silver's really good at covering his tracks. It doesn't surprise me that that's what's happening, but I also feel like Stingray he's soft. He seems like a guy who has feelings, deep feelings. Like, sometimes he doesn't know how to handle his feelings, and I feel like at some point he might want to come clean, especially if something happens at the dojo and Terry Silver turns his back on him. Now, I'm not sure if that's something that would happen, but I can't see Sensei Kim being okay with Stingray being at the dojo. I absolutely loved the Miguel Robbie fight. Like, that was intense, and it's so good. And there's certain times when there's fighting. Obviously, when Johnny and Chosen are fighting, I can tell when there's a body double for Johnny. Not so much with Chosen, but definitely with Johnny. But I don't really ever see that with Robbie and Miguel. Like, when they are fighting, especially with each other, it looks like those two boys are fighting. It's fantastic. And great acting in that moment too. very happy that they are not mortal enemies anymore. And I was really worried that Johnny telling them about the baby was going to be like an emotional, I don't know, explosive moment for Miguel or Robbie, but them being genuinely happy for Johnny in that moment was a very beautiful thing. And boy, am I relieved. Now, the fact that Daniel came to Johnny to like talk it out, I feel like that's just a great switch, a great change of pace. And like, the couple episodes before, we saw Johnny giving Miguel great advice. And I think that, Johnny is still kind of dumb, but he's learning and he's inquisitive about the things like him, like, researching conflict resolution and him setting up an escape room. Like he's thinking outside the box to make things work. And I love how Daniel tells him, sometimes classic Johnny is what you need. And I love classic Johnny. I like new Johnny because I feel like he's a more responsible father. But like, if we're gonna go deal with Terry Silver, we need classic Johnny all the way. And I would dare to say classic Chosen, but I don't know if we want that guy back. Like, I think he's in there, but I really feel like Chosen is reformed, and he is this guy, and he is such a loyal friend to Daniel, which is so odd to say out loud, but I love it. He steals every scene that he's in. He's like the best thing about this show right now. I love seeing Daniel and Johnny and all the characters and the fighting and like the drama of it all and the emotions of it all. But like when I tell you like my favorite part about this season so far is Chosen, I'm not surprised, but like I 100% mean that to my core. He is my favorite thing about season 5 thus far. Okay, guys, join me back here for the next couple episodes, hammering away as I do. I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, and I'm gonna get some ramen because that sounds so good right now. That or sushi and sake, but I'm probably just gonna order in ramen. Some spicy ramen, some tonkatsu ramen. Oh, it's gonna be so good. But like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if there's anything that I missed. You can head to my Patreon if you want the full-length reactions. Bring your own copy. But other than that, I'll see ya.